Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and my neighbor Phil. Welcome back to the Attic Room YouTube channel. Today I have a very special treat. I'm doing an unboxing. As you can see, there is no box on the table because the box is 5 feet long. I ordered a Swords of Might $100 scratch and dent grab bag. Now I've already opened the box, but I have not opened the contents. I opened the box because it would not fit up here and you wouldn't be able to see anything. So what I got was 3 items. Like I said, they're $100 scratch and dent grab bag items. Let me read a little bit from the description. It says, sometimes in your life you never know what you are going to get. This is one of those times, although one thing we can guarantee is with our grab bags you will get more than your money's worth. Each of our sword and weapons grab bags feature any combination of swords, daggers, knives, decor, stands, and God knows what else. Each grab bag is designed to give you the most items for your money, and the higher the grab bag, the more you get. There is a note on here. These grab bags feature scratch and dent items and have either been sent to us damaged by the manufacturer or been returned by customers. These items will have minor to moderate defects but can be fixed or used as is. Most items will have small defects such as scratches or dented scabbards and blades and only affect the appearance of the item. So, again, this is from swordsofmight.com. It cost $100, and let's see what we got. Like I said, I got 3 items. I got 2 boxes and this. Now, I will say that my viewing angle is not all that great. We're going to start with this first. It's marbles, Espada Marbles PD MR375M sword. It's a injection molded plastic handle. I don't know if it's full tang. It doesn't feel like it. It's got an awful lot of wobble. But let's see what we got here. So we've got a fairly decent looking blade. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of a machete blade, just in the way it's made. It's a ground blade. Sorry, I forgot to turn one of my lights on. See if that helps any. It's from El Salvador. Appears to be stainless steel. It's got just a straight grind edge to it. It's sharp. It's not super sharp, but honestly, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. I will put this to use. I have a feeling that this will go in my camping gear as a machete. So, there's your Espada Marbles sword. Basic, simple. Next up, we have a box. Again, box too long for my work area. Might be a little difficult to make it all out, but we'll see what we can do here. And inside, we've got a katana. Excellent. This is a Tenryu katana, and it comes with a little box. Little boxes are always exciting. You never know what comes in a little box, but it's usually good things. So let's start with the little box. We got, what is that? We've got what appears to be a stand. Yes, it's a stand for my katana. Get that out of the way. Got a simple little wooden stand. So just simple slip together. A solid feel to it. And yeah, small stand. Hand painted designs on it. This is made in China, pretty obviously. Tenryu is, I believe, a Chinese company. Next we've got a katana, black lacquered scabbard. The ties feel like cotton. They might be nylon, but everything feels like cotton. It's very simple, but it is hand painted with a simple dragon design that goes all the way around. It's a nice looking scabbard. Let me see if I can get this up where you can see it. Handle looks fairly nice. I'm assuming that is imitation ray skin. Sorry, I got a cat problem here. I assume that's imitation ray skin, but it's nice looking so far. Cast hand guard. Alright, let's get to the important part. Time to inspect the blade. I guess I could take this completely apart. So, it's got a fake hamon, which, you know, I mean, this isn't an expensive sword to begin with, but it's nothing to complain about. It does have an edge. It's a fairly decent edge. I mean, fairly sharp. It could use a little cleaning up, and I know you're not supposed to touch the blade on a Japanese weapon. Pardon me for doing so. The steel feels a little bit wobbly. I assume this is not forged. It's probably just ground bar stock stainless steel. It does not say what material it is. And if I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. I don't know a lot about the products they sell on Swords of Might. That's why I decided to check them out. It's a fairly decently made Chinese take on a Japanese katana. And honestly, most of the Japanese style weapons anymore are made in China anyway, but it's heavy, got a lot of weight to it. Balance point is way far ahead of the grip, as you can see. But it's got a nice feel in the hand. It is heavy, but that's a decent blade. I've got no complaints so far. So it does lock into the scabbard nicely, but again, the Tenryu, or however it is properly pronounced. If I've got it wrong, please feel free to correct me down in the comments. Any help you can give me on this stuff, greatly appreciated. You're not getting a heirloom quality battle, well, it might be battle ready, but not an heirloom quality sword for what I paid, but it's a decent little wall hanger. And last but not least is box 3. I don't know if it's Tenryu or not. I don't think so. It's made in China, part number SW73BP. Now what this is, it's another katana. Yeah, my lucky day. I love Japanese swords, even cheap ones. I don't feel guilty if I get a cheap sword. I don't feel ripped off. Definitely not mad at it. Because even cheap swords are fun. So, we've got a black speckle coated or speckle painted scabbard. End cap appears to be cast. Nothing to complain about. It is metal. The scabbard is, of course, wood. Ties they're synthetic. I can tell because the ends have been burned. So I'm assuming those are nylon. Get it down here where you can see the handle. Here's the handle. It has a dragon head pommel, purple wrap, artificial raised skin. It's got a, well, it looks like the dragons have either slid or been put in the wrong place. But following the dragon motif, it has dragons in the handguard. It does have a couple of little scratches here, and I noticed one on the scabbard, but that's it. I see no other damage to it. Definitely not what I would call a scratch and dent. So let's get her out of the scabbard and see what we've got here. It is a lot lighter than the other sword, I will say that. Got another artificial hamon here. See if I can get it up here where you can see it. The grinding work isn't nearly as nice as it was on the other one. It has no appreciable edge. It's got just a little bit of an edge, but it's just rounded over. This is a decorative piece, and I'd say that's about it. It is stamped for, or marked laser etched, excuse me, which may not show up on there. 440 stainless. All the furniture on it is cast with minimal finishing. But like I said before, I can't be mad at these swords. Not at the price I paid. This is a decent wall hanger, trade bait, you know, just for the fun of it, because it's fun. I don't know any other way to describe it. It is very light. The balance is just forward of the handguard. Barely forward, just an inch and a half or so forward of the handguard. Very light, stainless. It's got quite a bit of flex and spring to it. But that is the third sword. So, Swords of Might, $100 scratch and dent grab bag. 3 pieces. I don't feel like I got hurt. I'm definitely not mad at any of it or mad about any of it. They're decent little pieces. At least 2 of them I will put to use. This one may just wind up hanging on the wall. It may get given as a Christmas gift. I know somebody that loves cheap Japanese swords. So here we go. Swordsofmight.com. They're worth checking out. I'm going to have to try one of their normal grab bags next. But for $100, I'd say do it. It's fun to do these unboxings. It's fun to share what I get. Talk to you people for a little bit. If you have any suggestions, I will say I'm on a very limited budget. This is the most expensive thing I've bought so far for one of these unboxing videos. If you have any suggestions, please put them down in the comments. If I can afford it, I'll do it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps. Subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. If you have any constructive criticism, throw it in there. I know my lighting is terrible at the moment. I'm working on getting better lighting, better video equipment. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing this with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And you have a great day. And thank you again.